What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here, you guys. So I guess what we'll do is things that I won't talk about in regular hot topics videos, which is like I don't want to say this. What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today, you guys, just to talk about a little bit of trending topics, you guys. So, before we go ahead and get into this video, if you guys are watching this or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor, you guys, and please stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video. And with that out of the way, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss, little trending topics, shall we? All right, you guys. So what I'm thinking about with trending topics is I want to bring that back. So I'm thinking with trending topics, what we'll do is things that I don't want to necessarily spend a lot of time on in hot topics. We'll talk about it here. So I expect trending topics to be no more than maybe 20 minutes at the least. These are like those, at the end of my videos where I have like the small talk. This is really what that's going to be about. So this will probably be like some of the stories that are not that big, like, pop culture stuff or reality TV stuff. This will be where we talk about that stuff. So what I'm going to be talking about today is two legal issues. The first one, so we'll talk about the situation with British Williams, formerly from Basketball Wives, and we'll also talk about Destiny Payton, formerly from Love and Marriage Huntsville, because they both have some legal things that they are dealing with today. So let's go ahead and just discuss it, shall we? All right, you guys. So you remember previously that we had talked about this, where British have, pled guilty to the fraud case, right? So I remember seeing it earlier. I think it was either last week or this. Well, it was actually last week, where they postponed her sentencing, right? So her sentencing actually happened yesterday, and so we found out that British Williams. It says here, the headline says, British Williams sentenced in St. Louis to 4 years in prison for fraud. I do feel bad for British because we know that she has her little girl, Dash. So she's going to be away from her child for 4 years. And it's sad. But at the same time, when you do these things, I know when she was doing the fraud stuff that she necessarily wasn't thinking long term. She was thinking short term, and the fact that money was in her pockets. And so she was doing a lot of things. So I know she wasn't thinking about the long-term effects or if she would get caught. So I know that wasn't the focal thing in her brain at that time, right? So the article says reality TV star and St. Louis native British Williams was sentenced today in federal court to 4 years in prison after pleading guilty earlier this year to 15 counts of various types of fraud. It says here the Clayton High graduate has appeared on VH1's Basketball Wives and Marriage Boot Camp. She also co-hosted the morning show on St. Louis radio station Hot 104.1, a job she lost in the wake of her guilty plea in May. So it says Williams was indicted by federal prosecutors in September 2021, accused of not paying taxes and underreporting the income of her business. She also allegedly used other people's identities to open bank accounts without their knowledge. After her indictment, prosecutors say she continued committing acts of fraud, including collecting pandemic-related rent relief under false pretenses and submitting bogus medical bills to an insurance company. Now, ma'am, you were already indicted. And you were still committing fraud? Damn, so you really weren't thinking about it. It was really about the almighty dollar. So it says in court today, Williams and her attorney Bo Britley and asked Judge Henry Autry for leniency in sentencing. It says here, quote, I knew better and I did wrong anyway, end quote. Williams said, adding that the idea of being separated from her daughter was, quote, heartbreaking. Judge Autry seemed largely unswayed, telling Williams that he believed she possessed a, quote, fraudster mentality. He pointed out that in total, Williams' various frauds led to her taking $150,000 a year from 2017 to 2020. Quote, damn, that's a pretty good wage. Quote, not the judge said damn, that's a pretty damn good wage. It says Autry also suggested that Williams' fame impacted his sentencing decision, saying, quote, not only are you out there for people to watch your entertainment, but also for people to. So this is his quote, you guys. Not only are you out there for people to watch your entertainment, but also for people to watch you. That's a big obligation, end quote. So the 4-year sentence was less than the 63 recommended in the pre-sentence investigation report, but significantly more than the suggested 18 months or even just probation offered by her attorney, Britley. It then goes on to say, in arguing for a tougher sentence, U.S. Attorney Diane Colt, whatever her name is, pointed to the fact that Williams kept committing fraud even after she was indicted, and that she counseled other people that they didn't have to pay taxes for the first few years they were running a business. Girl, and the fact that people believe that, okay. So Kolchak, I think that's how you pronounce it, also pointed out that Williams had traveled without permission while on pretrial monitoring. Williams had complained that being monitored by the court had prevented her from doing her job. You guys remember how they played out on Basketball Wives when they went on a cast trip and she wasn't supposed to go. And remember, they put that ankle monitor on her, right? So Kolchak, however, pointed out that Williams being monitored by the court was a subplot of a season of Basketball Wives. I knew that was going to hurt her. As Williams leaving the court with a few friends after the sentencing, one briefly lunged at a reporter, you guys, and I saw that video where that man was literally minding his business, just recording, and she ran up on the dude, telling him to put the camera down. I was like, are you serious? Like, what are you mad at him for? Be mad at your girl. Now, I did know that I think I saw that she owes like a restitution, but it doesn't mention the restitution in here. So let me keep looking, because I know that she has a restitution that she has to pay. And I think it was like $50,000, maybe more than that, but I'm not, yeah. Oh no, so it's more than that. So the U.S. District Judge Henry E. Autry has also ordered British Williams to pay a restitution of $565,000. So that's over $500,000. Jesus, I hope you saved up a lot of money from Basketball Wives, man, because it's just not looking. It's not good. Like I said earlier, I do feel bad about the fact that she is going to be away from her child for 4 years, and this is federal prison. So with federal prison, they have to serve the full time, and 4 years is a long time. So her daughter is 5 years old now. So when she gets out of prison, her daughter will be 9 years old. So she's gonna miss a good amount of time with her daughter, but it's better than what she was. It's more than 18 months, but it's less than the 63. What was it? 63 years, I believe. So you win some and you lose some. But the biggest issue for me is the fact that the girl, even after indicted, continued to do the bullshit. Like, you didn't learn anything. After you were indicted, you should have been like, what, let me in my fraudster ways, but you didn't. So I don't 100% feel bad for her. So let me know what you guys thought about this stuff with British, and we will discuss it in the comment section, guys, and let's move on to the next person. Now, y'all, this is something that wasn't on my bingo card at all today. Baby, the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, Crime Stoppers love them, huh? So it says here, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. Former Love and Marriage Huntsville star Destiny Payton Williams wanted for forgery, accused of signing her ex-husband's name on a utility contract without his knowledge. Girl, why would you do something so stupid? It makes you wonder, like, Destiny, girl, if you need your job back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, go beg Carlos, please, because it's given that maybe, the money ain't money, and I don't know. Because you signed LeBuick's name. And I do know that Destiny did turn herself in earlier this morning when it came out, when I woke up to it. And I did see that Destiny had turned herself in. And I think she had a bond of $25,000. But the question that I have to Destiny is like, ma'am, is your credit that bad that you can't get like your lights on? Then, I mean, come on, let's be honest as black people, right? Because I know my mama did it to me at once. I know she did it to me when I was a kid. She didn't put a light bill on my name. She put a phone bill on my name. I was 4 years old with a phone bill in my name. Um, yeah, like you couldn't put it in baby Law's name because Law ain't got no credit. Law ain't done nothing. But wow, Destiny, I really do feel bad for Destiny because, whoo, girl, you have really fallen. So it says here, former Love and Marriage Huntsville star Destiny Payton received a lot of criticism before. We all know that. We all know what her last season was like. So it says, yeah, it says Destiny Payton Williams is accused of forging her ex-husband's name on utility contracts without his knowledge. Baby, this Crime Stoppers clip is taking this photo. Is this a mugshot? Like, if it is, it's an interesting mugshot. So, like I said, she did turn herself in today. I don't know if she's still in jail, but yeah, Destiny, ma'am, 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 ma'am. I like I feel bad for Destiny, but damn, girl, like I said, you couldn't put that in the baby's name. You had to go and put that in LeBuick's name. You put it in LeBuick's name of all the names you could put it in. You can ask your daddy like, hey daddy, can I put my light bill in your name? Like, can I do like your daddy? Once again, I'm gonna bring it right back to your child. I know you don't want to do that. I know that's not something that we want to necessarily do, but law ain't gonna file no lawsuit against you, no pun intended. But now you're one. I mean, first it was Kiki with the Crime Stoppers. Now it is Destiny with the Crime Stoppers. Mm-mm-mm. Here's another question for Destiny. Girl, is Madani open? Let me look. Oh, I don't want to do this, but it's. I don't want to do this. Madani Beauty. Oh, she got a website. Again, I ain't trying to be shady or nothing, but she got a website. I mean, your stuff is reasonable. Your products are reasonably. Now, I will also say that these ain't your products, but because this is not nothing that got Madani on it. This is other people's stuff. But again, that ain't no shade. No, that's no shade and no tea. Cause get it how you live, right? Now oh god, this is finna come off super shady again. Cause I see Clairol and all that kind of stuff and Cantu. Destiny, can I ask I just got a serious question for her. Dark and Lovely. If you selling regular stuff that people can get from like Walmart, Target, and it's very reasonably priced on the website, why the fuck can your business stay open? I'm just asking the question. Why can your business stay open? I just want to know the answer to. I don't need to know the answer to that, but I'm just inquiring minds just wants to know why, because you got a lot of the stuff that most black households have in their, especially black women. So why come your doors stay open? Like, could you not afford? And that's probably what it was. You probably couldn't. Well, hell, if you out here putting utilities in LeBuick's name, that means you couldn't afford the shit. And that, again, that ain't me being shady by no means. It's just me just speaking facts. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the situation between both Destiny getting being on Crime Stoppers, turning herself in for putting utilities in LeBuick's name, and British been going to prison for 4 years and having a restitution of $565,000. We're gonna pray for both of them. We're gonna pray for both of them. Destiny girl, I hope you get off with a probation or something, but that's fraudulent too. So I doubt you're gonna get off with probation. You might get off with if you don't get off with probation, you're probably gonna do a little bit of time in the clanker. Girl, do better next time. Next time, put it in your child's name. Don't say I told you. Just putting it out there. Put it in your child's name. Like, put it in your baby's name. But that's it, you guys. I will be back tomorrow because I just saw something that hit the blogs with Robin Dixon and Giselle from the Real Housewives of Potomac. So I'll do a separate video tomorrow for them. And then I will also be doing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tonight, and also Sisters. And I'm actually in the process of getting ready to edit and upload what's that show? The Oval. So as always, you guys be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.